Hey there, math fans. Test 7, Lesson 3, Swords ready. Let's go. So today's objectives are to find the inverse of a probability and to work with ratio. And this is going to be a really short lesson because I have a video I need you to watch. So first up, let's find the inverse of probability. So inverse is just a fancy word that means opposite. When you invert something, you turn it upside down. You do the reverse. So here I have a shape that has 4 squares and 6 triangles. If I took all those shapes and scattered them in a bag, and you closed your eyes and picked one out, what would be the probability of getting a square? Obviously, we would take the favorable outcome, which in this case is the squares, which would be 4, and we would put it over the total possible outcomes. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shapes, so there are 10 possible outcomes. The probability of drawing a square would be 4 out of 10. So now that we know that, what is the probability of not choosing a square? Or the probability of choosing any shape other than a square? That's the inverse. So since I know that the probability of choosing a square is 4 out of 10, I can look and see that the probability of not choosing a square is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 10. Now that works if I have a picture. If I don't, how do I find out the inverse? So here I have some information that I took from a study done in 2003, so it's a little bit old, but the results are still pretty good. The probability of winning the lottery is 1 out of 13,983,816. So I want to know the probability of not winning the lottery. So to find the inverse, what I'm going to do is take the probability of winning the lottery, which is 1, and take that off of here. So before I had squares and triangles, so to find out the probability of not getting a square, I took the squares out and counted what was left. I'm going to take the probability of winning the lottery out, so subtract 1, and whatever is left over is your probability of not winning the lottery. So 13,983,816 take away 1 equals 13,983,815. And that means that while my probability of winning the lottery would be 1 in 13,983,816, my probability of not winning the lottery is 13,983,815 out of 13,983,816, which is very bad news for those of us who were planning to win the lottery and move to Aruba. Alright, I now have a quick review for you. In Max's game, the probability of landing on red is 1 in 5. What is the probability of landing on a color that is not red? And write at least 3 sentences telling what you learned from the video. What video? Not this one. It's okay. Pause here, do question 1, and then click play again to find out more. And now that you've done the review, let's talk about working with ratio.